What you need to do right now is to click on the first link in this video description, and it's going to bring you to this Fiverr interface that you're looking at right now. So once you are here, what you need to do is to click on join, right? Click on join, and it's going to show you this. So it says enter your email address. So I'm going to put in my email address right here. Just put in my email address right here. For you right now, you're going to be putting in your own email address, not mine, of course. So I'm going to hit continue, right? Hit continue, and this is loading up right now. So it says choose a username and a password. Now this username is very important. This is one of the Fiverr tips I'm going to be sharing. Make sure that your username has an SEO behind it. So what exactly are you going to be sending on Fiverr, right? Is it CV design? Is it whatever it is, right? Or find a name that is all-encompassing, or worst case scenario, just use your name, right? So I can say that I want to use Gerald resume, or Gerald social media guru, or something like that, so that your username has an undertone of whatever it is that you want to position yourself as an expert about on Fiverr.com, right? So let's say you are a WordPress developer. You can say you are a web developer. You can say Gerald WordPress, or the WordPress Gerald, something like that, right? But the problem with this is that most times it limits you from doing other things on Fiverr eventually, right? So you might want to stick with your name, or you might want to stick with whatever it is. So let this actually be the guide. So I can say tomato resume or tomato writes, right? Because I'm thinking right now that my profile on Fiverr is about writing, right? Whether I'm writing resume, or writing articles, or writing blog posts, or writing website content, or writing tweets, or writing Instagram captions, whatever it is, right? So let's do that right now. I'm going to say tomato rice. That's what I'm calling myself on Fiverr right now, right? Tomato rice. I'm going to choose a password. So choose a password that I can remember, of course, right? And it has to be 8 characters or longer, combined upper and lowercase letters and numbers. This is also very important. So let me choose a username here, password rather. I'm going to call it this, right? So I've keyed in my password. I hope this works. So it has not shown me that this good sign that is showing here. It's not showing it to me. I hope it works. I'm going to hit join now. So I click on join, and let's see what's going to happen. So it's loading, and it actually logged us in, right? So it says, Tomato writes, you need to activate your account. An email has been sent to this email. So make sure this email is correct. Now go to your email box, and I'm going to be seeing an email from Fiverr. This is it right here. It says Fiverr, activate your new account. So let's do that right now. So we've created our account. Right now we are activating our account, basically. So I'm going to click on activate your account. So this is loading up. Let's give it a while. So beautiful. So our account has been activated, which is why it says account successfully activated. Hey, this is a great time to edit your profile. So we're getting there little by little. So it says this is a great time to edit your profile. So the next thing we're going to be doing right now, we've set up our account, right? We've activated it. The next thing we're going to be doing right now is to edit our profile, right? So I'm going to hit edit your profile right here. So this is loading up. I'm going to give it what? Right here, you're going to put in your full name right here. So what is your name? Your full name, your real name, your name on your ID card. That's what I'm going to be putting right here. So this, I'm going to be using a random name because I already have an account, and it is not allowed for you to have 2 or more accounts. So I'm going to put in a random name here. Let's call it George Kunali Jones. I'm just making up name, right? So I'm going to hit save changes right here. So this we will put our full name. I hit save changes. It said settings successfully changed. So let's come down right here. So this is when you want to deactivate your account. You can actually select the reason why you're deactivating your account. I hit deactivate if you want to do that. So we've done this. So the next we're going to do right now is to go to security right here, right? To look at the security stuff. So this is where you change your password. This is your current password. You can change your password. You're putting a new password here. Confirm it right here and hit save changes. Right? You can also verify your phone number, which is what we're going to be doing right now. So you must verify your telephone number. It's very important. So what I'm going to do right now is to click on verify now. This is very important. Of course, your country shows here. You're going to put in your phone number right here. So I'm going to put in my phone number right here. So it says verify by SMS or verify by call. So if you click on verify by SMS, a text message is going to be sent to your phone and you're going to be putting it right here. But if you click on verify by call, Fiverr is going to call you and read out the code to you. So you can put in the code right here. So let's say verify by SMS. I click on that and it says, please enter verification code. So let's see if the code actually does. The code just came in now. See how fast it is. So the code is 6049. I'm going to be putting the code here, 6049, right? I put 6049 here and I click on submit code and it says your phone number successfully verified. Your phone number was verified successfully. Thank you. So I'm going to hit OK. You see, we're making progress. We set up our account. We activated our account. We activated our email address. We set up our security issues and all of that. And right now, we have just verified our phone number. The next thing we need to do right now is to add a security question, right? This is just different layers of security. So that if somebody gets access into your Fiverr account, it's going to be difficult for them to actually do anything because they don't have all this information. So I'm going to come here, select your question. What is the name of your elementary school? Your first pet name, your childhood nickname, what is your parents' mates, or what is the name of your favorite childhood friend? So let's say parents meet, let's say probably London, right? I'm just making things up. Let's say London. I hit finish. So this is my security question. So it says phone number verified. So security question has also been verified. So you see that this has been, I've come to edit. This one edit also because you fix this. Now the next thing you can also do is to set up a two-factor authentication, right? So that whenever you're trying to log into your Fiverr account, the Fiverr will send an SMS to your phone, right, before you can actually log in. Now, if you set this up, it's an added layer of security so that even if somebody gets your password, they will still need the code that's sent to your phone for them to be able to log into your Fiverr account. So it's important. I'm not going to be doing that, but I want to encourage you to actually do that. All right. So we're done with the security. So notifications, this is where Fiverr sends your notifications to you, right? You can say you want to receive an email for inbox messages, orders, order updates, rating. I encourage you to actually leave this thing the way it is, right? Make sure that you receive notifications for anything that's happening on your account. So I'm going to come here, business information. Okay, so this is actually optional. This is optional, right? So I don't normally set this up because this is a seller account that we're trying to set up, not a buyer account. So payment method, this is how you want to buy things on Fiverr. That's what it's talking about. So it is not a buyer. This is a buyer account right now. So, but I promised you guys, I'm going to be showing you how to create a seller account on Fiverr, right? So let's do that. Now, if you look at this place, it says start selling, right? So this is what we need to go to be able to create a seller account on Fiverr. Very, very important. So before we do that, let me come here and click on our logo here. Come to profile, right? You're going to be seeing the fact that your profile doesn't have any image right here. So it's important for you to put an image of yourself. Now, I see people put rubbish images on Fiverr. Please do not do that. Take a professional headshot. You can do that with your phone. Crop it very well and put it right here on your Fiverr account. Let's do that right now. I'm going to click here and find an image on my computer. So let's say I want to use this image, for instance, right? I'm going to tap this. And this image of myself actually shows up right here automatically. And this is a good image because it shows if my face smiling, I'm looking a little professional, but I think you can do better. Take a better picture, for this. And make sure your face is lit up so people see the smile. Smile is contagious. When you smile, it actually does a whole lot than when you put a picture where you're frowning or don't do that, please. Now, the next thing you need to do is to come here and put a one-line story that captures what you do, right? So I'm going to click here. So our profile is about writing. I write for a living and put exclamation mark, right? So this captures the one-liner that captures exactly what you do. If maybe you are a UX, UI design, UX, I live and breathe UX, UI, something like that. So something catchy that envelopes exactly what you are offering on Fiverr, right? So, of course, you can preview your profile from here and all of that, but you can click on Become a Seller right here, or you can click on it from this place. Whichever that you do is completely fine, right? It will take you to the exact same place. So I'm going to click on Start Selling right here, right? I click on Start Selling, and it's going to bring me to this interface. So, your walk your way you break the skill will make the earnings easy. That's what Fiverr does basically. And you see that you see people that are actually on Fiverr and the kind of services that they offer and all of that. Well, you don't need to deal with all of this. Just come here and click on become a seller. That's what you need to do, and the process of actually setting up a seller account begins. So become a seller. Now, ready to start selling on Fiverr. Here's the breakdown. Learn what you do for successful seller. Create your seller profile and publish your gig. That's exactly what we're going to be doing. So this is a video that you can actually watch to help drive home what you're supposed to do. But I don't think you need that. So I'm just going to come here and click on continue. Right, it's going to bring us to this interface. What makes a successful Fiverr profile? Take your time in creating your profile so it's exactly as you want it to be. Add credibility by linking out to your relevant professional networks. I'm going to be explaining all of these things as we proceed. Accurately describe your professional skills to help you get more work. Also important. Put a face to your name. Upload a profile picture that clearly shows your face. I already explained that. To keep our community secure for everyone, we may ask you to verify your ID. Fiverr is not me. Once you start making money, Fiverr is going to be asking you to verify your ID, and I'm going to be showing you exactly how to do that. So I'm going to come here and go to continue. Now, let's talk about the things you want to stay clear. Providing any misleading or inaccurate information about your identity, you need to make sure you're using your real identity. Your name, right, has to match with the name on your ID card. It's very important. Now, opening duplicate accounts. Remember, you can always create more gigs. So Fiverr does not allow you to have more than one account. So please do not do that, right? Before you open a new one, go and deactivate your old Fiverr account. Now, soliciting other members for work on Fiverr. Do not start messaging people on Fiverr, telling them to give you work. Please do not do that, right? So if you want me to make a video on how to show you exactly how to get others on Fiverr, let me know in the comment section of this video, and I will make a separate video showing you guys exactly how to do that. So requesting to take communication and payment outside Fiverr. Now, this is something that Fiverr frowns on. You can actually get your account deactivated and you banned on Fiverr if you do this. Do not tell clients to contact you on your phone number or stuff like that. If Fiverr notices that, they are going to be very angry at you and you might lose your account, and you don't want that to happen to you. But there is a way we actually do this. We're actually smart about this. So we actually do this and Fiverr will not know. And what that means is that we can actually keep all the money that this client is paying you, and Fiverr will not be taking 20% from you. So a lot of persons do it. I've done it in my days on Fiverr, right? And there's a good way to actually do that. If you want me to actually show you that, let me know in the comment section, and I will include that in my Fiverr tricks and tips video. Of course, if you're interested, comment section is the right place to actually let me know. So I'm going to come here and hit continue, right? So personal information, of course, you're going to put in your full name right here. What was the name we used? I've forgotten. I think it was George, G-O-R-G-E. That's the name we're using for this tutorial. Now, a description of yourself. Now, this is where it also gets interesting, right? You need to write a little blurb about yourself. What is explaining what you do. You have 600 characters, so you can go ahead and include more things. Write that I started writing when I was 10 years old. And I was the editor-in-chief of my magazine when I was in university, of our school magazine when I was in university, and this and this and that, and blah, blah. I graduated with first-class honors in social, and so it doesn't have to be the truth, right? You're trying to sell yourself. So this is what we call copywriting. So in this place now, you sell yourself. Now let me show you where this is going to appear and why it's very important before we come back to it. I'm going to come back to Fiverr right here. I'll find somebody that writes, basically, right? And I always say these things. Success needs clues, right? Look at the people that are doing the exact same thing that you want to do. So people that are successful, and of course, most time when you copy them, you're actually doing the right thing, not copying them verbatim, right? By mirroring them, I think that's a better word to use. So let's say, for instance, I come to writing and translation. I come to article and blog writing. And I find somebody that does article and blog writing, blog posts, right? So I find somebody that does it here. Apparently, this person looks like she's actually successful doing it, right? So let's click on her name here. Click here on her profile. I want to show you guys where that description is going to be appearing on your page and why it's very important. So if I click on her name here, we're going to be seeing that this is the one-liner that we put. A viewing situation from a fresh perspective. That's what she put here on, right? So you can be a little more creative about this. So it shows on her profile. So this is the description. I help brands with stories with words. Also, I write scripts, relatable SEO, optimize, blah, 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 and everything. So I can actually copy this right now, right? I'll copy this right now, Control C. Come to open a notepad document and paste this in. And let me reward this. I will help your brand. I will help your brand. I can actually leave this alone, right? So you understand what I'm trying to do. I don't want this video to be very long, but I also want to be very detailed. That's why I'm taking time. You know, drop me a message, leave a message for me. Leave a message for me. If you want, if you need very high quality, I can take that to top notch. Just leave this like this, the requirement, full stop, right? So I'm going to copy this right now, Control C, come here to, okay, personal information, achieve that fit, come here, and paste this in. So we have gotten our description, right? We've gotten our description right here. So I'm going to scroll down. So languages, what languages do you speak? Select languages you can communicate in and your proficiency level. So of course, English is very important. So I'm going to put English here, select English, and of course, fluent or native or bilingual, right? Click on add. Of course, I can add new languages. If you speak other language, you can actually add it. So let's say you do Yoruba, you do Igbo, you do Hausa, you do Spanish, Portuguese, whatever. Of course, add those languages here too. So let's say I want to do Spanish, Spanish, right? We're fluent, add, can actually do all of that and hit continue. So as many languages as you speak, please add it. It is to your own advantage. The more language you speak, the more opportunities you create for yourself. So your occupation, digital marketing, writing and translation, whatever it is. So for you or us right now, it is writing and translation. From which year to which year? So let's say from 2007 to 2023, write articles, email copy, press releases, creative writing, sales copy. So select websites, content, so you're allowed to select 5. So select the best 5 that relates to exactly what you're supposed to be offering on Fiverr. Very important. So you can actually add another work experience if you want to do that, right? But I don't see any need really. So your skill, writing, or writing, article writing, experience level, expert, add. Then what add new? What else do you write? What other experience do you have? Let's say write. So bibliography, blog writing, comedy writing, content writing, expert, add. So of course, click on add new again and add all the relevant stuff that you do basically, right? I'm sure that there's nothing like tweet here. You do subtitling, subtitle, and captions. You do that also, add it, right? Experience, expert, right? You don't want to use intermediate for any skill that you have. People are looking for experts to actually do stuff for them. So you don't want to use intermediate for any. So add as much skills as possible. Education. Now, this is not, this is optional, but it's your own interest that you actually add it, right? So you can select the place you want to invest here. You want to school, right? Select the country, right? For instance, every country is represented here. So let's say I went to school right here. I'm going to select this college or university. I'm going to say university or space, LAGUS, University of Lagos. It's right here. Select it, right? What do you get? BA, BSc, whatever it is that you got, BSc. You measured in, what do you measure in? Writing. Something about written communication, right? Let's say written communication, for instance. Which year did you graduate? You left University of Lagos in let's say you left Lagos here in 2010, basically, or hit add, right? So I'm making these things up. Please use your real details. It's completely fine. So I'm going to come here, certification. If you have any certification, this is where you add it, right? So the more of these things you actually add, the more opportunities you create for yourself. Because the clients who are going to be buying from you will see you as an expert because you have all of these things, but there's something more important. I'm going to be showing you that. Now, this is your personal website. If you have a website where you have your work samples, right, or a blog or something like that, where you have stuff that you've done before, this is where to put it, right? So for now, I'm going to be leaving this. I'm going to be assuming that you don't have a website, but if you do have one, let's say we have www.george@chums.com. Let's say this is your website, personal website. I'm going to hit continue, put it right here and hit continue. Now, this also helps you. Taking the time to verify and link your accounts can upgrade your credibility and helps us provide you with more businesses. Don't worry, your information is and always will remain private, right? So go ahead and connect. People don't know this thing. It's very important. It's one of the things I'm going to be teaching in my Fiverr tips and tricks, right? So connect your Fiverr account to your social media profiles. Very important. So click on connect and follow the whole process. This is a dummy account. This is a training account. So I'm not going to be doing that. So connect this to your Google account, connect this to your Facebook, and connect this to your Twitter account. It gives you more credibility. I'm not going to be doing that. So I'm going to hit continue, right? So again, email and phone number is verified. If we had not verified it earlier, it would have given us opportunity to actually do those things right here, right now. But it is verified. So I'm going to say continue and create your first gig. So you are almost done. A minimum of 65% is required to continue. So you must get 65% here before you are allowed to go and create your gig. So let's go back and see if there's something else that we can actually fix before we actually come back to doing this. So this is fine. Everything here is good, right? Everything here is also good. Next, everything here is continue. So we have 65% here now. So I'm going to hit create and verify gig. Beautiful, right? So it says create your first gig on Fiverr. And this video is about actually creating your Fiverr account. So in my next video, I'm going to be showing you guys exactly how to create your gig on Fiverr.com, right? So I'm going to be creating a couple of maybe like 2 or 3 gigs. I'm going to be showing you guys the whole process so that you can do the exact same thing and of course get the exact same result. If you want to see that next video, let me know in the comment section, right? And it's going to be my next video where I'm going to be showing you guys exactly how to create your first gig on Fiverr, guys. So until I see my next video, keep winning. And don't forget that Gerald does love you guys. Bye from here, guys.